So this is like a stair step. So stair stepping is like the beginning of KBD. So stair step is just you're doing a double, 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 double. So you're making your way away from the opponent. And like if you don't know how to KBD, like stair stepping, this is like the best way to move. Because one of the problems in Tekken is that when you're circling the opponent, you're slowly approaching them. So given an adequate amount of time, notice how we're moving concentric, but we're not really concentric. We're actually spiraling to our target. So one of the problems in this game is because when you sidestep, you actually naturally move closer to the opponent, and most people don't realize that. So what you do is when you stair step, you're circumventing that spiraling motion by canceling it to two different directions. So you're getting the close lateral into cancel backwards. And if you look at it, what we're doing is on this axis, we're moving to a diagonal axis that is not typically reachable. So this game is 3D with air quotes because you can't move in a diagonal axis. So this direction we're moving can't be performed by anyone except for Reina with her Unsoku stance. So she's able to move diagonally when normally you can only move backwards or laterally to the side. But like I said, keep in mind, when you're moving laterally, you're moving closer to the opponent. So if anything, you're moving more diagonally in their direction than you are away from them. So that's why, naturally, overall, Tekken is just a much more aggressive game anyway, because you're more inclined to move closer to the opponent, right? Your backdash speed is nowhere near as fast as your forward dashing speed, and at the same time, you can't move in a proper 3D direction. It's 3D in the sense that you can move X-axis, Z-axis, and then Y-axis. But still, the squares you can't actually get to. So by stair-stepping, you can exploit the fact that characters can't naturally move like this way. So the point with stair-stepping is, like I said, it's the first step to KBDing, and then from stair-stepping, you move into what you're talking about right now, Como. Rather than us diagonally just tapping clean inputs, we're now going to slide the input. So we're going to transition to KBD. So stair-step into a KBD. So you're doing the QCB, but you got to keep in mind that you can't actually QCB. So no offense to you, Como. Like, I know you're not a Brian player, because the problem is once you get into the realm of SWY characters, the method of what you're talking about, like the SWY style KBD, doesn't work because now we have SWY inputs during the movement. So your input has to be clean. So, I mean, I'm still going to fuck it up, but still, like, if you can clean KBD, like, you don't actually get this weird swaying shit. Because during the swaying motion, he can't actually block. So he's vulnerable. So if you do the normal, like, KBD, like, SWY style, you get fucking punched in the face. I'm trying to teach you history here, Como. So you're talking about what used to be called step. That was the term. Step. Step was rapidly inputting in a diagonal direction. That same thing transitioned into what's like modern KBD, like T6 and after. But prior to it, the rapid diagonal movement canceling, yeah, had a really bad name. What I'm talking about is like the bridge between stair stepping and like proper KBD, where we don't have the SWY inputs in our backdash. Which again, if you have a clean KBD, you don't have to worry about it with Paul, Brian, shit like that. Other characters, yeah, you can slide your input rapidly in the diagonal style. So